Hello, my name's Helen and I'm Children and Families Ministry Leader at St Andrew's and All Saints Churches. I'd like to share with you some of my story. I think sometimes people might think the stuff I do is just all about doing my job, but it's not. It's so much more than that. When I was a teenager, I was finding life difficult, struggling to make friends, feeling insecure and being a bit of an outsider. I didn't really fit in. But God found me in the midst of all that. A friend invited me to church, and I discovered that there was a God that I didn't even know about, and that he loved me despite all the stuff I didn't get right. I experienced God's love for me right deep in my heart, and it changed my life. And throughout my life, because of God's great love for me and the hope that I have in him, I've wanted to serve others so that they might too find God's love and hope and peace. God's love has helped me to carry on through what has sometimes been really difficult times. The disappointments of infertility, the challenges of adopting our 3 lovely daughters, and last year the biggest tragedy of all, losing Jeremy, my wonderful husband and best friend of 45 years. Through all these challenges and the ups and downs of life, I've always known that God loves me. I've trusted him and put my hope in him. And he has always been there. And now, even in the darkest times, I sense his presence with me, helping me through. There's a lovely verse in the Bible which says, "When I said my foot is slipping, your unfailing love, Lord, supported me. When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy." And I have found this to be so true. And because of all this, I really want to share God's love with others. I'm passionate about serving others and giving of my time and what I have. For the people I meet, to share in God's love and hope and his promise to be always with us. Whether it's at toddlers or messy church, in schools or in the gypsy camps in Ukraine, at the dementia cafes I used to run, or at the Octagon. This year, it's been a real privilege to be able to continue to serve God at the Octagon Community Centre, cooking not school lunches, taking part in the Cook and Eat projects, and opening the community pantry, where food from Fair Share has been helping many families to stretch their budget with fresh food and essentials, and helping to prevent food waste and to save the planet. I have met some amazing and wonderful people who come to the pantry, some of whom are struggling themselves with difficult circumstances. And it's a real privilege to be able to show God's love and generosity to them, to share what we have, to listen to their stories and to pray for them. It's my prayer that they will discover too just how much God loves them. And as we offer our bags of hope and Christmas blessings to people who come to the pantry and in the local community, my prayer is that God will really bless them, and that they will see too that God cares for them and loves them all as much as he's cared for and loved me all of these years. Thank you.